3 pawns. Better not be the mic is muted? What are you guys talking about? You guys are trolling me. Oh, the cable's wonky or something. Okay, how's that? You have to remember there was a destructive stream. I just was reading that this morning. SFW. I haven't really seen the full depth of the trade, but for some reason it feels like they overpaid. That's my initial impression. But it never really matters if you overpay a little bit or underpay a little bit, because it's all about how the guys perform on their new teams, because you can exceed value or lose value that way. So I don't mind it that much overall, but it feels like they overpaid a bit. Everyone's been making moves in the NBA, though. Things are popping off. What was the other trade I saw? It was like a 5-team trade or something. Jimmy Butler, obviously, on the Warriors now. I feel like a ton just happened. It's probably one of the craziest NBA trade deadlines I've seen. And I don't know, do the hey brah? We were just talking about the Raptors trades that were just confirmed this morning.
This morning? What?
At least they were confirmed to me this morning by scrolling. At most, they could have happened yesterday. But I think it was they had a few, but most significantly, Brandon Ingram to the Raps for like a few lads, and I believe a first. It was the presence of a first round pick, which I was like, we might have overpaid a bit.
Boucher didn't move, did he?
No, I think people were suspecting that that he would have, but it was Kelly Olynyk and Bruce Brown.
Oh.
And some first, I think. I actually agree, Seth. Mark Williams to the Lakers for Connect is a low-key good move. Connect is great, but I don't know. I feel like the Lakers, like, I don't know. They do be trading all their whites. They're trading all their whites.
They only need one white now.
So Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, first round pick, and second round pick for Brandon Ingram. Yep. Meanwhile, the Lakers land Mark Williams for a big center role, and then they got Luka, and then Butler to the Warriors. Wow. It's shaking in there.
Oh, Butler to the Warriors.
Yeah.
That's big.
Butler to the Warriors was like a I don't know. There was a lot going on in that one, I think.
Yeah, that whole situation.
So Andrew Wiggins is in Miami. Dennis Schroeder also got traded. Somehow the Raps also landed Kyle Anderson, but I think he might be moving again or something. I don't know if that. I don't think that's a permanent location. Hello, Skakarin. Are we? Is that what we're doing? I didn't realize. We're hunting cheaters. I mean, by playing Rapid, I suppose I am just by definition hunting cheaters. Morning, Chushu, or good afternoon to you. Hello, Lebohang. Brazilian Monk, I actually checked out your, now I forget where you sent it and what channel or something, but I was checking out your recent Philidor game, I think, that you sent over. Somewhere in the Discord, I feel. Thanks for the 10 subs, Brazilian Monk. Let's go. Some chess gains for the guy. He's feeling it. It was a nice Philidor Brazilian, especially at the start. Hey, Panther. Elf. Oh, back in Boston. My bad. Good morning, then, for real. Monday, Jack. Monday, noon. Well, let me know when they go in, Panther. Gotta make sure to include the chat. We have a very important chatter named Panther.
Yeah.
Every time he puts some tendies in the oven, he, checks if anyone else wants some as well.
Oh, that's so nice.
Just gotta love that energy from the guy.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Always looking out for the people.
Sounds great.
Green tea for 2. Good morning, good morning. Thanks again, Brazilian. Noon, Elf. Can't say it'll start at noon, but we'll head over to our Kick channel then and start selecting. It'll take place over there.
How'd the Tim and Sam match go?
It was a 6.5, 2.5 victory for Sam.
Oh, yeah?
Not a high quality match in terms of the engine, but a high quality match in terms of entertainment. Just, yeah, it wasn't either of their best.
Okay.
I felt like they were both playing down to each other a little bit.
I tuned in for like a couple minutes, but it seemed like it was...
The match was tilting, Choo. It was just, yeah, tough to watch. Sorry for that broadcasting error.
What was Sam wearing? Like
I think fresh off some sort of like Trump Gaza news, he was wearing his scarf.
Gotcha. Looked like he just finished watching Dune 2 or something.
Yeah, exactly. You win a game, you lose another. What should you do? Jack, brother. If habits can't save you, nothing can. I'm being for real. That's your only way out. Peas and tanks. Like that username. Thanks for the 1,500 bits. Monday, 12 p.m. I know you'll be there. Habits is back. Yes, sir. Good morning, Nova. You haven't played online chess in 2 months. Shouldn't be concerned, dude. That sounds healthy. I'm happy for you. Does that mean you're done? No, Jack. It means that if I didn't bring habits back on Monday, you would be done. But lucky for you, we are. Friendly bits indeed. Nice way to start off the morning. 1,500. 10 subs for Brazilian. I should have a kind of like a standby 1000 ready to just be the first game of the day. If the first game of the day is always going to be a bad one, we just need to have a standby punching bag. There's many channels in the Discord, Skakarin, which are sub only. So even if you join the Discord, which we encourage everyone to do, there are, I would say the main channels people use are sub only. So there's a general chat, but it's much busier in the sub channels. So yeah, if you're a sub on Twitch, you can connect your account, and as soon as Discord gets that connection, they're like, oh, I see you're a sub on Twitch. They give you access to some more channels. How can you connect? Join the Discord. I think the welcome channel, first channel you see in there, should make that clear. Knight here is not doing anything. Maybe bishop all the way back. This knight needs saving. '85. Now bishop d6 is forced. Okay, yeah. If you're gonna trade, that has to be a loss. Not really sure what the intention here is. Morning, Guppy Fighter. Brazilian Monk, thanks for another gifted sub to Maverick. How's the grind, Maverick? Fill us in, brother. You said you're going for Salty's rating next, 2,300. I think he's got more than double you right now. And we need progress. Morning, Nick. Hello, Ryan. How am I? I'm in a sour mood because we don't have milk. So I'm having just regular coffee. Disgusting. He is the ganja man. I don't know what happened there, but the 2,300 is legit. Ryan, you're weird for real. Has to be said. Do you need to play rapid to improve at chess? Nope, I don't think so. You could just be a blitz warrior. Salty for sure has definitely competed in like probably 7 rapid games in his life. And my guy's 2,300. 1,050. Okay. Noted, Maverick. Got to go in the other direction. Jack, there's a Building Habits series on YouTube. Sounds like you know about it because you said you've been using it. I'm saying we're doing that series again starting on Monday. It's been 4 years. It's coming back. Yeah, it's not for everyone, Chushu, but the same reason I can't say bullets for everyone. Rapid's definitely not for everyone. Especially if you're lower rated. If you don't enjoy the the type of chess you're playing, then you're definitely not gonna stick with it long enough to improve. Are we cool? We got more of that coming. Yeah, one of our biggest videos, Griffin. Just me watching our buddy Watson play a 300 for an hour.
Oh yeah, that video's doing great.
Just there he is. It's just cut. Here you go.
It's like
watch him.
People watching like an animal at an exhibit.
It's going to the zoo.
Exactly.
Oh look at him.
Look at him go.
Look at him go.
The accidental checkmate at the end.
Endgame books. I've never used a book for endgames, unfortunately. I'm in the upper class of endgame enjoyers. It just came naturally. I had to work on many other parts of my game, but endgames were very, very natural to me, so I never really studied them that much. Lucky, I guess. They could definitely be improved, but I clearly had a very good knack for them. But I suffered in other departments. Openings are an area I had to spend quite a lot of time on, and probably a lot more than others. I am Sky Ripper. Yep. That's happening. Starting Monday. Glad you enjoyed it though, Ariku. There's going to be more featuring our buddy Watson. So yeah, you'll have more vids to enjoy. No, it'll be from the beginning, Brian. Definitely. Good idea, Nova. A prelude. Just sometimes they do that in TV shows, right? They'll release a whole series and then they'll have a series that like leads up to the series. I always found those a little bit interesting, I'm not gonna lie. You get to see like how those characters were shaped, how they came to be in power or whatever the series is about. We're playing Tomas from Lithuania. Is 59 survival good? I think so. I feel like it would be. I think takes gets met with pawn take, so I'm probably going to avoid it for now. I think usually in this one, you end up playing c4 later, but I have to remember. I think we just castle here. Not quite, Anton. Some patience. Coming next week. We've got to let the Super Bowl happen. I don't want to step on any toes. Got to let the Super Bowl happen. It was nice enough that we could get Donald to agree to hold off on tariffs while we host the series, but Super Bowl, I couldn't get them to budge. So we've agreed on Monday as a start date. What do we do here? Do we take this? Let's try this. Okay, 7. Interesting. Clearly there's some c5 idea. Definitely thinking about e4. That's clear. Mm. .95 also playable. Probably decent, but I'm mainly debating between these two pawn moves. Both look pretty good. Pretty good here. Go do this. Hey, Gob. How are you, man? Good day, gym rats. I will see you later. Casino duck. Later this week. Let's take... Probably gonna grab this with the bishop, not the knight. Too many trades, I think. And then probably rook d1. I am bonker. I like to just warm up with one game and wrap it. I usually lose it first game of the day, but we jump in anyway. That'll be the day, Gob. You know, just hosting the Habits premiere at the Mar-a-Lago. I could see it. I could see it now. This is almost assuredly a decent move here. One of these ones that I think you just gotta go rather than calculate it. The more I calculate this move, the more I might convince myself not to play it. Thanks for the 11 months. Tier 3 Casino Duck. As always. I know. Bills, RIP. I wanted to see them in there as well. Hello, the mad physicist. Okay. E5. I mean, D6 definitely comes to mind here. Also, Queen B5, but I don't know how important that one is. Basically, if the move F5 happens and our knight gets dislodged, like F5, E4, we're going to be in trouble. But we might throw this move out soon. Question is, do we want to keep going forward or not? Because I'm thinking about this one. Could be a nice addition. I kind of like that one. Maybe that's a decent response. No, we just played this, surely. I think this is almost certainly the next move. Even if bishop there, I think we want to still go for that. G6 take. I mean, it's very unlikely, but very satisfying. Oh, he had me thinking that it was possible. He had me going for a sec there. And this looks... I would say that looks proper. We could delay things and like make other pawn moves, but definitely feels like this move is quite reasonable. Also, by the way, if I take... Hang on, if I take, we're just winning this pawn, no? He's got to take with the pawn. That's quite good. I think we should actually be taking here. My mistake. I mean, winning the pawn for nothing has to be smart. You'll probably see this here. I mean, there's a lot of things, like maybe d6 was good there, but I mean, I can't really say no to a completely free pawn. Maybe push. How's that? Knight c4, d5. That's a bit messy. A little bit messy. This is a little artificial. The queen goes to d6, and I don't think I love the knight there, actually. Maybe we can think about this. Might see knight here. I think queen c6 looks decent. We're trying to play this. I don't know. He might play knight there. I guess there's rook c8 coming. I mean, trade should be good, but... Okay, I guess rook here, queen a4. Wow, okay, did not expect this. Does make good sense, though. I have to take mainly just due to the time, I think. But we're not, we're not thrilled with the outcome here. I guess let's see if this is a move we can get away with. I don't necessarily trust it, but give it a go. Okay, he's definitely not playing in the way I would have expected. I would say this is the no counterplay move. It does make all my pawns feel a bit useless here. There's no a3, b4, but with low time, I can't say that I really... Not really interested in dealing with extra things to think about. And we do have an extra pawn here. Bring our king out now. We have the open file. We can like go here and play b4. It won't be easy to break through, but I feel that we should be in a pretty good position. But I think this a4 move was necessary because if not, I don't know, he'd be playing moves like a4, getting an open file. I feel like it'd be pretty annoying. So I'd rather have this nice, safe position that we can then work on. I may shuffle here. I'm not sure what he's going to do. It's not a successful breakthrough. But I think he has to leave his rook on the 7th, which is something. Okay, pass pawn is good. Rook d7 is huge. Can't allow that. And we can push, push, push and check if he decides to go around. We do this. Need to guard this. This should be definitely winning. Rook is covering these pawns, and we can just kind of walk in. This move was important, though. Otherwise, he would have some rook c8. Just advance up the board here. Maybe we'll take. And so, yeah, he either lets me promote or we just keep moving up the board and promote ourselves. Nice little rook f6 from him. Oh, rook e6. Just take this, I think. GG. We were just talking about those end games, weren't we? I don't know. I'm a lucker dog. End games make sense to me. Openings need work. I was a fan of bishop g5, yes. Thought this was a good position for us. And rook d1, we should have a clear advantage here. So yeah, I think black should have played a move like a4, but as soon as I saw king f8, I think this is an important moment. It doesn't make a lot of sense to completely block everything here, but the way, I mean, a4 is a best move by far here. I think it's a huge difference. In this position, had black played like here, I was going to play this, but then a4 should be played, and now, you know, there's this, there's b5, like rook a5, b5 coming. A3 even can be used at some point later on, but yeah, rook b8, b5, rook a5, b5. You need some counterplay. But played rook e8, which is okay, but king f8, and that just seals the deal. Like a4, and I have an extra pawn. I know it doesn't look like much. I can't say our technique was very good here because it seemed like we were making progress, but then I felt like we lost it here. Yeah, here when the king was coming over, I was like, wasn't so sure about this. I knew we were still doing well, but yeah, he had to stop rook d7, so he was kind of in trouble. And now rook c7, probably the last important move. I think if you go like this, maybe this happens. And we just don't care about the h-pawn. And then it's a very easy win. That's how it works, Ryan. Yeah. If you ever get over 95 accuracy in blitz, you just, yeah, it's just a blanket ban. They don't even review anything, just a ban. Not in general, of course, but just for your account specifically. I mean, Ryan, we know you're not that good, bro. I think it was green tea. Rook c7 was the deal sealer. Hey, Cluxton. I enjoyed it as well. Always nice to see the Titans battle. No, 95 is good. You got to take those when you can. You're going to have some games like that. That's normal. Never. Too easy. Never. I don't be doing that daily chess stuff. You're pre-moving the marbles, Eilish. This would be a clinically early marbles. AM marbles. The activation fees remain the same. There's no AM discount. If anything, there should be a tariff, 25%. Because we need to convince the marbles operators to work at ungodly hours. I've definitely had some 100% accuracy games in bullet or blitz, and you know, they may have been like 2 moves long, but still they're on record as 100. I mean, marbles generates a lot of riffraff. You think, you know, our moderators like Gory, do you think they're interested in this? He's gonna have to be on high alert. Aye. Oh my, I didn't see that was hanging. We survive a tough position. But it was only tough because I was playing so fast. Doesn't count. I think this is the play. Tuck the king back immediately. Again, we use the time. A 30 time player. It's a pretty good move, huh? Oh my god, this is hit as well. Dude, what are the chances? So unfortunate. G6 is a killer. Yikes. But to be honest, he played this to threaten it, and that's what won me the exchange there. So I have to be reasonably happy. Queen e4, the second the knight moves. We should win on time. Poof. Ugh, this is a bad position. Oof. Yep, that'll do it. Such a bad position all of a sudden. No saving it, I think. Hello, rook at jacket. Hmm. Can't be that happy with this. Oh. Nah, I mean that's crazy right there. No explanation for that. What the hell? Is there knight f7? Not anymore, obviously. Probably g4. Crowd control. Gotta push d5 right away. We should be completely fine here. G6 might be needed. Damn, he's really really not the fastest at the end. We got absolutely stomped there. How does this work? The thing is, he has to take it. It's so annoying. It's like I force him into finding a fantastic move. So brutal. I have to run. I have to run. Ugh. Just can't find a safe square. Maybe I should have played queen d2 for the possibility of rook. Oh, no, I guess rook d2. Yeah, it was forced no matter what. Never mind. Or I was working no matter what. Somehow not liking this position anymore. I thought that it was all about that, but I don't know why that wasn't played. I mean, getting hit with everything here. Ugh. I knew that all of a sudden it didn't feel so good. I mean, we're up a pawn. It should be just winning there. The win came out of nowhere for him. It feels like tactics just started flowing. King felt pretty safe. I keep playing h3. We definitely should not be. Don't want to let 94 happen. Not sure what he's doing here. He's definitely not as fast. Definitely not as fast. Feels like he has a little bit of lag, but somehow it's not in his favor. Sometimes I feel like players lag and it almost benefits them. Not here. Queen g6, knight f5. This should start to be a very good position. Missing a freebie. Take this, and we should be up a pawn here. Yeah, this should be a win. You got Jerome gambited and lost. I would have guessed that. Didn't have to tell me the result. The Jerome is that good, man. Misplayed that. Can we take this? Fortunate there. I didn't like my position. Wasn't lost, I don't think, but I didn't enjoy it. Rook here loses. Yeah, this whole... I couldn't play rook e8 because rook takes e6, 1, so it's a free loss there. Just the whole idea, the whole concept we were going for was wrong. I don't know about that. Queen b4 should be a big move. Forces a trade there. Or we win everything. That's definitely a slip. We should just be pre-moving, not trying to play chess. Much easier to win there at the end. It's unnecessary. I think we also win this one because there's no f4. Need to take this and go, go, go. We have this. It's safer. I definitely tried to play knight f5 there. Pinned. I don't think you can play this, can you? Here in bishop a6. There we go. Something. This will be a weird position. His pieces are really good. Oof. I feel like we played just about every variation possible. Definitely not necessary to allow that. But we'll survive. Should have just taken that. I don't know why we didn't take it. I think we did a pretty good job there. Just keep this defended. Need queen d2 here. Bishop b4 shouldn't be a problem. It's a good move. We have this, but not right now. Let's go here. Hello, Larissa. Good morning, TH Toaster. Let me take this. This can't work. Aye. Queen d8. Very nice move. Thought I took it the wrong way, but it actually doesn't matter. Queen d8 just wins, even though we have rook takes g3. It's always double check. So I thought we took it the wrong way, but there's no good way to take it. Oh. Okay. Okay. We back. Tough spot. I can't play this. Yeah. Hello, Ed, who likes tea. Oh man, these guys are always so annoying. They always stop as soon as I get some rating. Hello, Buck81. We are Divot Talks. In about an hour, we'll be starting. Sub battle with whom? With we. With us. A civil war is a good way to put it. Yep. We have to determine with habits upcoming. Whether it's habits or anti-habits. This has been one of our slowest starts, I would say. What? Oh, kind of moves rook b6. Hmm. That doesn't even feel correct. What are we supposed to do there? I don't even know that I understand this one. I guess it's bishop c1. Doesn't really make sense. These do not feel that that easy. Okay. What are we even doing here? Oh, I didn't even realize it was hanging. What the hell? Here doesn't do anything. Here? What do they want? I was thinking 95. What the fuck do they want? Mm. Jeez. Knight h5 there. Oof. But we're definitely not anywhere close to this. What 60 that we need to hit? Not even close. Oh man. Yeah, put a 5 in front of it. That's something. Just want to be clear that Pranav hits more than this with 3 minutes. That was 5. That was 5 minutes. Hello, Anthony. Anthony is scoffing at 54 in 5 minutes. Anthony was putting up 60s in 3 minutes. Jesus Christ. We can't even put up 60 and 5. What do we need to be at? Like, we need to be at 50 well before. I don't know. We need to be at 50 with like. It needs to be a good 3-minute run. So close to 50 after 3 minutes. So then the last 2 minutes are for the last 10 puzzles because I imagine they're much more difficult. So I think we basically have to be on pace for a very good 3-minute run and then turn it into a better 5-minute run. 50 with 130 is realistic. Fair. I guess some of the later ones are doable. Like they're tough, but you can know the trickier ones. 50 with 130. And the hardest part for me is making sure we get them right until then. Low key a tough one. Ay, ay, ay. What? This? What?
I definitely don't know this. Okay, I guess it just ends here. Huh? Like these moves are, oh, dude, this is so brutal. Rook g8. Okay, I mean this run is done based on that. Tough. Don't think it's happening. We checked and the magic isn't there. Looks like that could be from the undefeated or something. Took way too long. Hmm. Thank you, Bronto. We're starting it soon, bud. It can't come quick enough. Such a bad time for this. Do you go here or bishop e7? It looks very similar to me. That's so stupid. We get hit with a bug, and then we get hit with that. I mean, the knight's like trapped either way. Fuck. I don't think Puzzle Rush and puzzles are very comparable, just because you have a lot of time in one. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. The bugs are crazy. Such an annoying one. You have to leave the page and like refresh it. Like it takes like 5-6 seconds off. All right, you got me. You got me. You just can't click anymore. Pieces don't they don't grab properly after that. It's crazy how long this has been there. I don't think it's ever not been there, actually. If I'm thinking of puzzles, I think every time I've ever attempted it, that's been present. That's right, Spenny. It like selects the coordinates or something. It's like you're picking up the board or picking up the coordinates. Have you been enjoying it, Benjamin? The new Weekend album. Thanks for the 31 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. I've also been listening. Thanks for the 5 years with Prime. She's no ninja. Cheers, brah. Take that. Feeling a little lazy, so we'll do this. Not a great move, but Covering the d8 square, very annoying, not gonna lie. Oof. So we take, and how can we ever really reclaim the D file in any meaningful way? I guess we have to exist with rook on f8. Let him play rook d7. I think that's the only answer. We have to defend like this. Okay, he goes there. Something about that doesn't feel... Yeah, it doesn't feel right at all. We can go like this. Do we want this or not? I think maybe not. I mean, we have a pawn on a light square later for this bishop knight endgame. Definitely annoying that that happens, but I think we just play this and chill. Dang, you're that knowledgeable, Larissa. You know which tracks we're playing before the tracks they're trying to listen to we're playing. There's also h6 g5 and takes on h2. That could like just simplify quite a lot. Definitely this. And I kind of like h6 g5. Disconnects everything. We can play knight here, but after rook d4, I'm not sure what the next step is. Maybe instead of this, we should have gone for it right away because I'm worried about bishop h4 potentially trapping our rook in there. Rook h2, bishop h4. It doesn't deserve to be that annoying, but it is. Man, I guess we missed an opportunity to just play that here. I thought it would just be because we get to take and then both of our rooks activate without ever having to go to the center. That's in the end, that's a big miss. That just would have freed up all the pieces. So I guess we have to include this. Okay, but if we include this, we're going to get hit with bishop e7. So we have to go h6, then knight here, and then g5, and then take. And even then, things might not be good. Because he has rook check, rook d7. But e5 is loose. Okay, well, I think we have to give that a try. Because at least if the rook comes up, when we take, we can go to h1, so it won't be trapped anymore. We have a rook h7 defensive move. I don't know. The bishop's going to be a bit better than our knight with pass pawns, and if he wins this, it doesn't look great. But once we take c4, at least e5 and b2 will be hanging, so I'm hoping that that makes it manageable. Bishop h4 he can still do, but his rook was on d1 before. Now it's up here, so we can just play rook h1, and I don't think we're gonna get trapped. Yeah, this looks like a smart move. We kind of have to play b5 at this point, but b5 runs into what? Rook b4. Pieces are very offside. Yeah, b5, rook b4 is tough. Tough, tough, tough. c5. We need to play b5, but we just can't. Rook b4 is too strong. I mean, I can play it and then hang the b pawn, but I mean, I can't hold on to the b pawn as well. Yeah, don't really have a move here. Gonna need to play this. I think the f pawn's too important to lose. At least, at least just for free like that. Here, rook there. Yeah, just all has to be played though. I think the rook trade is good for us. Yeah, he could be a strong FM DP layout. I haven't seen anything that would indicate that so far. I don't think he had a great opening. And I thought we were kind of coming out of things, but we did it to ourselves with h6 g5, and then yeah, c5 was a great move by him. I didn't see that one. That one was very, very strong. But I guess now we'll find out, because we're definitely worse. But how dead are we? This is the question. Badkins, thanks for the 44. Yeah, he makes the expected move. I think we should have a chance to draw, but only draw. don't have much time, so yeah, more or less. So we kind of forced. Rook c4, rook a5. I think we have. I think this we throw in. Force the rook back and then take. And see what we can do. Down a pawn, but should have some chances. Oh, I thought we could play this, but I guess not. Probably a check would have been maybe sufficient. Yeah. I think he's playing not to lose at this point, which is smart. Guess we'll just make the draw. Definitely a position that, you know, if he had 20 seconds, I had a minute or something, can try to play for a win, because, as I said, DP Leo was like, oh, it looks like we got a strong FM here. I was like, okay, you know, calm down, buddy. He found c5. It was a good move, but his opening was pretty bad, and we soon learned his endgame technique was, I mean, White's not winning this, so can't really say that it's poor, but you kind of got the feeling like, okay, if anyone was playing for a win here, it's probably black. But obviously, there is no win to be had ever. C5 was really good, but dang, kind of. Yeah, rook f4, knight c5. I was happy with. We got our rook endgame that we won, and then here, I actually think it's just a draw. What should we have done better? So yeah, he's fine in the opening here, but he's giving me this knight versus bishop thing, and I thought we were really sending it here. I thought we were really sending it. Man, what a oh my god. You see the engine move here? What the what is this engine move? Bro, this is insane. This move eluded me. Markic, thanks for the 15 months. Shadoob, thanks for the 28 with Prime. David Talks, thanks for the 42. We're going to be heading to kick for our sub battle momentarily. Adkins for 44. Benjamin, 31. Rolo, thanks for the new Prime. Not quite rook takes e5, no. I don't see the follow-up. Do you? Freeze, thanks for the 47 months. Not rook d5. Yes. f5. Crazy. And if rook here, then all of a sudden we take, and it's way better. Our pawn has gone from f7 to f5. This one is the one that needs an answer. And honestly, I would still need some convincing here, because that h-pawn is scary, but engine says we're okay here. Honestly, I'm pretty scared of this, even after seeing that it's good. Yeah, I was right though. I was so right. Rook c5 I played because I'm like, okay, he's gonna defend the pawn, whatever, or like here, and then I'll do this same idea with rook h2. I should have just done it first. It's a extremely strong idea. And here, notice the difference. d8 is covered, so he doesn't have any tricks, no shenanigans. The rook can come back all on light squares. I can defend if needed. Then the rook can go here. e5 is hanging. This is what I mean. It's like completely winning for black. Very easy to expect to outplay my opponent here, especially because we managed to do it down a pawn in the game. And I just played rook c5 because I'm like, oh, let me improve the rook, attack the pawn, and then I'll do this. But now it's so different, because now if I go for it, I was extremely worried about bishop to h4. And for example, the engine gives this line as the best. But this is obviously quite risky to play. So maybe we should have gone for that, but I wasn't in the mode where I was ready to sack the exchange. Base, you're gonna miss the sub battle, man. You're gonna do that to us, Base. Back in your day, you used to be a regular gladiator. Damn. In the end, I don't feel that I'm too concerned about making the draw, because we do have 14 seconds, quite a lot of time. And if he ever does not make the draw, then he's probably going to allow me either some checks here or maybe more than that. Like he'll probably have to take a lost position in order to not draw at this point. So made sense what he chose to do. I actually don't know Casino Deck. I have a feeling there might not be. The Anti-Habits crew is it's not very strong. We may have an AB Shakespeare simul. Oh, that excites me greatly. Base. The real base 64 back in. Go Salty, big 2300. Holy flark. Weighing in heavy for Anti-Habits. Is AB in chat? I think I saw him earlier. I think I did. Well, GG's. Puzzles were a no. Lost a bit of rating in Bullet, but won most of our games. Typical. We have a sub battle in-house, which means it's us against us. To finally settle, before we do habits, the debate between the fundamental chess improvers and the nonsense BS players. Habits versus anti-habits. So we're going to head over to our Kick channel. We're going to take our time, pick the team, maybe start the event within an hour, something like that. But we're going to head on over kick.com/chessbra. A lot of the Habits series that starts on Monday will be streamed on Kick as well. So a good place to get followed if you're not already, because you might miss those streams otherwise. There will also be, I think, a pretty entertaining stream this Saturday featuring some matches, also hosted on Kick. So for all things sub battle, we discuss on Kick. I'm going to be moving there now. Thanks for watching. !Kick if you need the link, but it's pretty easy to find us there. It's just ChessBra. Make an account, drop us a follow. See you there. We're going to finally settle this. Habits or anti-habits. Ending the stream and starting on Kick.